It's your game, man.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Hall of Fame feature here on Hidden Audiolog, where we take a look at our favorite games. This time, in anticipation of Dark Souls 2 coming out, we're going to be taking a look at Dark Souls. I'm going to be steering the demo. Oh, wait!
No,
Plot
you're not.
twist! Plot twist! Ross Harley,
Woohoo!
professional Dark Souls man, is going to be leading the stream.
I finished it 500 times,
Awesome. 100
50
hours of progress.
times. Yeah, just amazing, best game ever. What can I
And
say?
so, there's not much to say. You might as well just get into it.
Yeah.
Prepare to die, Ross Harley.
So as you can see, I've played over 300 hours in this character. No, that's not true at all.
No.
Only 3.5 hours on this bad boy. And I
So
haven't played this game in ages. I only played a bit of it at the start of December. Need to move that mouse cursor out the way because it's fucking shit port. And yep, this is Dark Souls.
South Park does the same thing. Like, the mouse cursor just stays on screen.
Hate that.
You play with the
Hate
controller. Not a fan?
No.
So, we're doing... So, first off, Ross Hartley's doing this.
My
How
frame
do
rate's
you-
really bad.
This is really bad. Can we even do this?
Why not?
I mean, it looks barely playable, I'm gonna be honest.
Barely playable. What are you talking about? This is what you had to put up with in the Nintendo 64 days.
We can't do this. We can't do this.
It's getting better. It's getting better. No, is it?
No, it's
It
not.
was getting better. Well, this is all I remember of Dark Souls, is beating up these little men, and then grinding these guys. Oh, I got hit there. But yeah, just trying to get the feel of the weird controls again, because that's the thing.
That's a stick away for a lot of people is the controls for the game.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it. I think there is something to say. So these guys, these spear guys, if you whack them once with the shield, then they're pretty easy to parry or start attacking after that. Why aren't you attacking? Why don't you have your shield equipped? What are you doing?
No,
You know how to
I
play
don't
this
like it.
video
No, I
game?
don't like doing that.
What? That is Dark Souls, man. Jesus. See, now I'm playing the role as a Dark Souls player who goes and like yells at people who don't play the game right. Important note: you're not using DS fix here,
No.
which is kind of like essential. Apparently.
It is if you care about 60 frames per second, which I don't.
Oh, this is giving me a headache. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you.
Try jumping. No, not doing that.
Do it.
No.
Helpful message right there. Try jumping, Ross Hartley.
No.
But you
Yeah.
should probably kill that guy in that corner right there, the shopkeeper. You
No,
should probably
not
murder-
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really remember how to play this at all. I did get a wee, like, sort of used to it for a while, but then I didn't play it for ages and just, yeah, forgot how to play it.
When you play like 100 hours, like I did, eventually it kind of just burns itself into your memory. But like if you only dive into it for a short period of time, it's kind of unlike anything else out there. So
No.
it's pretty easy to like lose yourself in the moment, if you know what I mean.
You like Eminem.
Oh yeah, he's not a hero.
It's also about how I was playing. I finished Strider today. So,
Oh,
that's like the opposite of this game in terms of combat, where you just hit the button as fast as you can.
So you feel like you're ill prepared for this game?
Yeah, kinda. How do you roll?
You hold down the circle B.
I forgot about that. I was like trying to click on the left stick. It's like, no, that doesn't do
Nope,
it.
that's not doing it. And then if you want to jump, you have to be sprinting and then tap B again to jump.
How do you sprint? B? Hold B?
Hold B to sprint and then tap it again to jump while you're running.
I see.
Yeah,
Oh no, I hit the X button to hit people. That's not the right button to do that.
that's the wrong button.
Yeah.
Use the hug button.
Yeah, when I originally played this, a couple of months ago, I was playing Dead Rising 3 at the time. Again, that's not a good game to play.
Terrible game.
Oh,
Terrible
he
game.
healed himself, didn't know they could do that.
Yeah, some of them can. Not all of them.
That's crazy. And there's
Did you
a
just
there's
use
a
your white
ghost man.
sign soapstone? What are you
I
doing?
did, yeah, didn't mean to.
That's funny.
I can see a ghost man fighting people. I do like that about this game.
Are you getting like 15 frames a second right now?
Something like that. It's Nintendo 64 quality. What's the summon sound mean? Oh, it means you can bring in a bloke, doesn't it? I don't want to do it.
Yeah, you have to be alive though to do it, I believe.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
So Dark Souls 2 is coming out. I know you're excited. You have it
Very
pre-ordered.
excited. Yep.
You're just like, hey, Dark Souls. It's kind of weird how big this franchise has gotten. If that makes any sense.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
It's
Oh, I
like
didn't see that guy. Yeah.
it's kind of this weird niche, like RPG, really harsh, unforgiving thing, and it's like it shows up on like national TV at like VGAs and stuff like that. Like it's ridiculous how big this game's gotten. Are you absorbed in the moment?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to the bad frame rate. I don't know what that says about me as a person.
You're light on your feet.
That's not a good way of describing this character though. Try jumping. That seems to be every sign at the moment.
I wouldn't recommend it for large empty spaces. Usually,
Yeah.
I know most of the places where you can fall off and not die, or you can get stuff from falling, but this is not one of these places.
Yeah.
This is just an asshole.
Some of them have been helpful. For sure.
It can be, but like it's the weird like Dark Souls semi-antagonist thing. Like for every good thing, there's an asshole way you can deliver it with it.
Yeah. It's usually just like, oh, there's guys up ahead, you know, be sure to block or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, but then it's like, try jumping here. It's like, well... And sometimes you'll see signs that say that, and they're right. So it's... Dark Souls kind of makes you question whether or not it's worth the risk. We can lose hundreds of hours, right?
Hundreds, apparently. That's what I've heard. No.
Oh, have you faced the Black Knight before?
Oh, yeah, I've died to him about 50 times.
You're probably too low for him.
Yeah.
You usually have to wait until you finish like the first boss. You should have your Estus Fox equipped.
What's that?
Down on the D-pad. Your
Oh.
Estus Fox, your health potions.
Oh, what's the other one? What's the white white sign?
That just lays down your summoning sign so people can
Oh, right, sorry, that's just... right.
Oh, that's fine.
I
Because
only
like
got that recently, I think.
what?
I only got that recently.
The white
Thank
soapstone.
you,
Yeah.
yeah.
Humanity gets you back alive, but it also acts as a potion. It will completely heal you. Those souls are souls you can get to get more souls. If that makes
I see.
you know.
I did buy
Fire
this
bombs
on
are
the...
throwable fire
I
items. What?
did buy this on the 360 when it was on sale a couple of months ago.
Oh, the games on demand version.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was
Just to
like
have-
$3 or something. Like
Yeah.
$5. Super cheap.
because I don't really like this version. I know that you can download stuff to make it better, but I don't like doing that.
Yeah. I mean, the PC version gets to the point like if you download DSFix, it will be better than the 360 version because you get to stuff like Blight Town where the frame rate just goes to garbage, like worse than what it is right now. For you.
This isn't that bad.
Yeah.
It's gotten a lot better, I think now. It smoothed itself out.
This is about how Final Fantasy Lightning Returns
Oh,
did
God.
for like large sections of levels. Like it would just get to like this 10 frames a second. Sometimes it just freezes in the middle of the battle, which is really useful for a real-time action game.
This is the bit where the barrel rolls down the stairs, isn't it?
Yeah, so you don't have to go too far to like activate it.
I think I already did that bit. It didn't happen.
Oh, did you? Yeah, once you do stuff like that, they don't repeat. So,
Alright.
but I don't recommend fighting the Black Knight. Usually, it
Yeah,
takes
no,
a
I'm
bit.
not doing that.
He is weak to fire, I believe. So if you wanted to spam your fire bombs and do that, that's an option. But again, I wouldn't recommend it.
So why is this game good?
Why is this game good? Well, this game isn't good, Ross. Alright.
What?
That's a plot twist. This game is one of the best games ever made. How about that? You like that? Like that one?
Crazy.
It's hard to really distill down what makes Dark Souls so good because it kind of does a lot compared to other games, like other RPGs and even other just AAA blockbuster titles.
Well.
Whoa, block like Deadfall. In terms of like its difficulty, it's kind of exaggerated that Dark Souls is a hard game. Now here I recommend that you, for this castle area, you go right outside there, you go immediately turn right and there'll be a ladder against a wall for you to climb up, but there's some guys up there that will give your life hell if you don't kill them for this boss fight here.
I've already done this boss fight.
Oh, have you? Okay, never mind. Did you not get the next bonfire after this point?
Probably not. Or maybe I went back.
Hundreds of hours lost.
I don't really remember why I do things.
Um,
Jumping off, another one? Great. Oh,
Don't listen to him. Well, I guess that one may specifically be for the boss because you can do a bunch
oh
of fall
yeah,
damage.
I suppose, that's what I did. I remember doing.
Yeah. There's a lot of different ways you can take that boss. First time I played it, that's how I did it. I've recently been playing with a pyromancer kind of a strength character because pyromancy is a unique skill where you don't have to level any of your stats to get better in it necessarily. So you can focus on other stuff while also boosting your pyromancer stuff. It's an item that you upgrade and you reinforce. While like magic and miracles require like the intelligence stat to be increased. So why is Dark Souls good, Ross Hartley? There's no other game that really tries to go after the same thing it does in terms of its gameplay and mechanical design. Some people find it clunky and chaining them down in terms of their flexibility, but I find it kind of freeing. It feels like a sandbox kind of mentality where you are given a set of tools and actions you can accomplish, and then kind of lets you try to figure it out on your own. Dark Souls kind of has a famous reputation of people getting really angry at you if you don't play it right, and at least infamous reputation. But I think that's partially because there's so many different ways you can tackle different bosses, different enemies in different environments. That's why you see all these playthroughs like No Bonfires or Naked Run, because those are all valid options. It's stuff you can do without really cheating the game. There are ways you can exploit the game in terms of glitches, level warps, speedrun stuff. But no game really gives you the amount of freedom in terms of like playing a role, playing a sorcerer, playing a knight, playing a pyromancer. No other game really gives you that level of freedom. I really enjoy the combat system. I think it has a sense of weight to it and purpose. I know there could be issues people find it's the equivalent of counting frames.
That's what I've heard. Oh,
That's
balls!
what I've
Did it again.
Did you die by the dragon?
No, I just hit the X button when I went up to guy.
Oh yeah.
Hit them.
Is that Strider's thing?
Well, that's like every game ever thing.
Yeah, Dark Souls bumpers, man. Bumpers. You don't really want to hang out here for too long.
Alright.
You died?
No, I'm not dead. Just
I recommend you just
I'm a
sprint for the staircase and not fight these guys.
well, they're alright. I made it out alive. That's okay. Not I did it. But
Oh, the frame rate got really good there.
oh yeah, I forgot. I thought I found this shortcut. Oh yeah. Oh well.
Oh, the one to the right with the staircase?
Yeah, I forgot
It's not-
about it.
Oh, you mean the shortcut? With the ladder?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you want this entire level again.
Oh well.
That's fine.
At least I showed all that off.
Yeah, so you can go refill your Estus Fox and everything if you want to do that.
Yeah.
It also has a very good sense of atmosphere, a really good sense of place. In terms of story, there was cutscenes and there was a plot, but I think Dark Souls is much more comfortable with you kind of forming your own gameplay narrative, if that makes sense. Like the narrative of your actions and of your skill. It's something they don't really get in the way of. It kind of lets you just form your own story there. But with the environment still having enough character and sense of place where they don't override your exploration and play through the game. So I see you've been maxing out strength and vitality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that dumb
Valid way.
barbarian?
Vitality is a kind of a weird one to invest in so heavily because at some point it's what you get out of is not worth it. Usually the primary stats, especially if you're going for the character you're going for, I recommend endurance and strength, because endurance is your stamina meter. So you want that as high as humanly possible. So you got plenty of actionable abilities. Because for another reason why you want your stamina bar up is if like an enemy with a heavy stagger attack hits you and completely drains your endurance, you'll be staggered. Which means you'll probably get free hits in on you. I saw a text message there from somebody.
Doesn't matter.
No.
No.
Black Knight Greatsword's a pretty good weapon. It's weird, a lot of weapons in this game are pretty valid, and you can upgrade them pretty far up the tree. They just all have their own unique play styles, where they all have their different attack animations and damage and everything like that. And each different weapon kind of takes a lot to figure out on its own. Like, I'm pretty sure you're rolling with still the basic longsword you get in the beginning of the game.
I forgot that there was a lock on, but I'm actually doing bad with it. I shouldn't use it.
A lock-on's pretty useful, I find personally, but again, it's a game where you can kind of play it however you want to. Like, I play a spear guy, which is kind of completely opposite of what you're doing right now, in every sense of the word. Where I'm walking around with a shield and a spear, and I'm playing it very passively and cautiously. That's where I found most success in that game, but I wasn't doing as much damage as you were doing, for example. Usually take 3 or 4 hits before I knock the guy out.
Oh no, I hate these things.
If you push forward and...
Oh, brilliant. You'll enjoy that.
Yeah?
So I lost hundreds of hours of progress, as you can see.
Hundreds of hours of progress?
Oh,
Falling off things is one of the primary ways of death in Dark Souls. Getting knocked off things, getting thrown off things. We have 2 other people watching a stream right now.
Oh, why did it have to be watching this one? This is the one they shouldn't watch.
This is some guy called Lavatory 2 said me and John are going to invade the shit out of you.
That's good. I would love that. That'd be really funny.
But you'd have to go human first before they were
I think I am now. Am I now?
No, you're not. You're not human.
That's okay.
You have to burn some humanity and go to a burn fire before you can do that.
Oh, well, I remember I was human at one point.
I mean, every time you die, it resets you back to undead. So.
Oh, right.
One of those rats that you got knocked off the cliff by, they're really good. They're really good to farm humanity out of them because it's a common drop rate with them. And that's another aspect, speaking of the invading, is the online interaction and progression. Oh, you almost fell off that cliff again. Goddamn.
I'm sorry.
It's really unique, and why a lot of games have said we are inspired by Dark Souls. Basically, they mean asynchronous multiplayer, where other characters can interact with your game in non-conventional ways. What?
I'm just gonna start over.
Start over what?
Let's just go back to the bonfire and just pretend none of this run. Just pretending this run didn't happen.
No?
Yeah.
That's why I recommend a shield for the rats, because
I don't remember them being that hard before. I used to think
you should have some items that should clear your poison up.
Yeah.
Like purple moss, I believe does it. Don't know if you want to equip that because it'll get rid of your poison.
Well, no. I just went back to the bonfire, but yeah.
It wasn't a terrible run.
No, it was the worst.
It's pretty decent except for the fact that, you got poison.
No, I got hit by those other guys and everything. I used to be better at this.
I mean, you're just jumping into it. You're like 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
So.
These textures aren't terrible.
They could look even better, Ross Harley. The game isn't like a technical powerhouse, but I think it makes up for it in terms of its art design and its atmosphere that it creates. Also, some good animations.
Some? Only some?
I mean, I've only seen some of them. There are so many different weapons and different things you can do that it's kind of inconceivable to see everything in this game.
I just
Even
like
after playing
I
over
just like
100 hours.
pushing their bodies off the edge like that.
Not in Dark Souls 2. Took out the ragdoll.
I would say that's like a 3 out of 5 at best. Then.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's all you got. The ragdoll is really
How
fun.
do you kick again?
Hmm?
How do you kick?
It's forward. It's quick forward and right bumper. It's basically attack and forward at the same time.
Oh well,
It's kind of hard to pull off
Yeah.
sometimes. If you're not used to it.
like all the time. Yeah. That's okay.
No. I mean, I can pull it off. But that's because I played 100 hours with this game. So.
Only 100. You're not, would you?
I mean, that's what my first playthrough consisted of.
There we go. See how I dealt with those rats? That's how I usually did it. Like
Is
that.
it?
Yeah, 1 hit.
One hit each.
Well, I got 2 with 1 hit.
Oh, okay. Was that your heavy attack you used?
Mm-hmm.
Your right trigger attack?
My right trigger. My shoot button.
Your left trigger, right trigger button?
Yeah. Dark Wraith. What does that mean?
A Dark Wraith?
Yeah. Night ahead. Oh shit.
I think that means you got invaded, but that doesn't seem right. You're
No,
dead.
someone left it as a message.
Oh, okay, Dark Wraiths. That must be maybe an AI character that can invade you because when this game first came out, there wasn't a ton of people online.
I don't know if I
At
can
the
kill
same
that
time?
guy.
No, don't fight that guy. It's just a black guy. It's another one of those guys. And he will chase you like really far if you aggro him.
I think I might have already done that.
Oh no.
Yeah, he has. He's after me. Kill the Goblin
I'd-
Man instead. That's not a Goblin.
Usually if you make it to the base of the tower, he'll stop, but
No, he's
Sometimes-
he's gagging.
sometimes
right
he'll chase way further too.
here. Oh no, this is horrible.
If he does aggro you that far, I recommend you just go to the bonfire and start again.
No, it's
I think he'll stop aggroing after you go down the ladder, actually. What are you doing? You're just running past all these people.
it was.
See, I'd not play the game like this, man. It's really weird watching you do this.
Well, I'm
It's
just.
that
I'm not
board
even.
charges your shit.
I'm at the stage where I'm not actually really trying. I'm just trying. Like I'm just experimenting.
trying to, like,
Because
see how far-
I don't have that many souls to even lose. Like it's not a big thing if I die at the moment.
Oh yeah, and that's the other part is that there's a ton of easy ways to grind out souls. So like losing is not the biggest deal in the world, and you'll
Yeah, I
naturally.
think it's exaggerated. That aspect, at least with what I've played of it.
It depends on what your patience level is for these things. Like
Yeah, I don't mind.
someone, Yeah, like some people who seek a particular kind of balance in their game, and particular kind of difficulty curve. I think this would easily frustrate somebody like that.
Oh shit! Middle finger to you, Dark Souls. Shitty controls.
Middle finger.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
No.
something terrible happened.
Yeah, no, it was really bad. It was my worst run yet.
No, really.
Yeah.
They both. For sure, that's your fault.
Yeah, no, I know it is. It's just I didn't expect it to happen.
No, sure. Yeah. That was funny. Oh. And you lost all those souls, but at the same time, it's kind of free that you don't have that burden anymore.
Like it was only like 1,000 something, I think.
1,500. I think it takes you like 4,000 to level up at this point. So.
I have a. What does the number mean again in the corner?
The what?
The number in the corner mean?
In the top right-hand corner?
Top
Or
left.
left-hand corner? Top left-hand corner?
Yeah.
That's how much humanity you have. Also, I believe they're stripping out humanity from Dark Souls too,
Really?
which is a pretty big. There's a lot of huge feature changes. Like for a game that just has another number at the end of it, there's a lot of new stuff that they're changing. The primary one, I think, that is going to be the one. Oh, you're having a hard time with a spearman.
Yeah, it's a hard position. Isn't it?
Yeah. There's a lot of huge changes. Like humanity's gone. you can always be invaded by someone. Like right now, you can't be invaded because you're undead. That's kind of their way of saying if you don't want to engage with the multiplayer, you do not have to. But in Dark Souls 2, they're saying you are constantly engaged with the
What happens
multiplayer.
if you rip out your Ethernet cable?
Then you're not engaged with it. But then you won't get like the summon signs, you won't get the messages, you won't get the blood stain. So at some point, it's slightly not worth it. There was the initial problem with that, and it'll be easy to see if they balance it out with the sequel, is that it's really easy to exploit the PvP stuff. Where there's a very particular strategy where if you're just some guy walking through the game doing like the adventure side of it, the story mode side of it, there's a particular way you should build your character that's best suited to dealing with the AI characters. But once you introduce a player character into the mix, there's a particular way you play those kinds of characters that beat other characters really easily. In Demon Souls, there's a very popular weapon. I think it's called like the rendering sphere or something, where basically it, for each hit, reduces the durability of your weapon until it's useless. Like that stuff is useless in terms of the single player stuff, but in terms of PvP, that is an ultimate griefing weapon right there.
As you can see, I'm taking this scenario in a stealthy manner.
I can see that you're slowly walking. I'm surprised that floor hasn't aggroed on you yet. I thought it like did as soon as you walked
Apparently
past.
not. Well, my
Yeah.
stealth is really high, as you can see.
Oh yeah, you invested in the stealth set?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the special item by turning around 3 times backwards. Also, like the obscurity and the misdirection people seem to really take out of Dark Souls in terms of the game, quote unquote, lying to you. I think is exaggerated as well. It's fairly opaque about what it wants you to do. It's nothing crazy like you have to come at this time of the night before this thing opens up or this item appears. It's never that. It's actually better than Demon Souls, where Demon Souls had world tendency, where randomly the world would be in a state of being where only certain things can happen. This game doesn't even have that, thankfully. World tendency was annoying to deal with.
So there's a big border man.
Yeah.
And there's
You
a
can probably
man
run
running
past
into his arse.
You can probably run past him.
Really?
The main way you deal with the boar, because so right now you just kill those archers. If you drop down and to the left, there's a staircase down, which leads you to the next area. So you don't even have to really fight them. You can probably see it from where you're
Well, would
standing.
you not get a dope thing if you kill them?
You sometimes it'll get a rare drop, but it's not guaranteed. You'll get a helmet. The boss is a primary trick where he can only be killed really by backstabs. That's his really only effective weakness. And if you're not used to pulling those off, it can be quite difficult.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
I mean, you can run.
Oh, that
past
man is coming up the stairs. He wants to fight.
If you want to fight,
Yeah.
you can run past the boar. Like it's still an option. If you want to just get past it.
I don't know where to go though.
Well, right now from the archer place, like to the left of the boar there's like an underground staircase.
To the left
Like-
of the board.
You can probably like stand on the edge of that area and see it. If you like just look down.
Yeah, I feel like I just don't know what I'm looking for.
Well, you know the side, it's like right under that parapet right there. That bridge where the archers were standing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There should be a staircase, and you should be able to see it from where you are.
Maybe I'm looking at it from the wrong place.
Hmm.
No, I can't see. Oh yeah, no, I can see it now.
You see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could just run past this guy if you want to. He can't get you down there. Which would be weird, because I've never made it. I've always fought that guy. It's really weird seeing someone different play, but I think it speaks to you can kind of go about this game how you want to do it.
Oh shit.
What?
There It ran after me.
The boar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did he get you?
No, no.
Should be fine.
No, but I had to run away and retreat.
Oh, you had to fall back.
Mm-hmm.
I'd recommend just falling down into it. You won't
You think
take
I
that
would
much
survive
damage.
it?
Yeah, you definitely will. If you want to, you could aggro him back in the corner like that, so he attacks over there, and then run for it if you want to. Fall down and run for it
Fuck you, Dick.
if you don't feel comfortable. See, you got it.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of really annoying guys here. I recommend being careful. A lot of people behind corners. They have a lot of leaping attacks that can get you and stick you. They have a high attack speed. They're really annoying to deal with.
I don't mind them because I can kill them with one hit.
Yeah.
They're my favorite enemies, so
So far,
yeah.
I think these are the same guys that you counter in the asylum. Maybe just slightly powered up versions.
Yeah.
You will fight some heavily armored people here, which can be challenging. But if you want to, you could do the objective just getting to the next bonfire. It's not that far off. It'd be hard to explain, I suppose, but you could do it. Oh, you can smash those benches, by the way.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
You can smash most of the stuff in this game. Like bookcases.
Was this made with Frostbite free?
Well, we can't talk about the engine.
Okay.
Sorry. Actually, it's tech.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so that body physics won't be in Dark Souls 2. When I heard that, I'm
That's
like, really?
lame. It's really lame.
Their explanation for it is that they built that Dark Souls 2 runs off a completely new engine, so they cut that out. But I don't know. That seems like a weak excuse to me. Now, by those two guys you just killed, there's that item hanging in midair.
This
Look
is
beside.
realistic. This is realistic right here.
What?
You'll see. Don't say what. You know what.
Do I?
Thanks for the tip, John.
That's realism. Dark Souls is all about realism.
We got a military advisor to work on this game. Making
Military
authentic.
advisor?
Yeah, tier 1 beard man to work
Oh,
on
tier
this
1.
game. Traverse the white light.
So usually for most people, they'll see that and be like, "Oh, boss fight." Usually, what it just signifies is PvP zones. So once you go through there, any PvP like fights that would go on there would automatically like disconnect.
So this is the map that they use for the deathmatch mode.
There is a deathmatch mode in the DLC.
Oh, there.
It's really strange. I never really engaged with it too much since.
Can I sneak up behind this guy and bum him?
Yeah, you just have to move really slowly. Like
Alright, so
you have to be really like Johnny on the spot with. Once you get within backstab range, you
Yeah.
have to go through with it.
but what I don't remember how to do it.
But it gives you a pretty sweet. There's a pretty sweet shield right there. Gives you stamina boost, I believe. You just have to slowly move over, and once you get within striking distance, hold down right bumper,
Right.
not tap it, and it should be able to do it. But it's kind of a hard thing to explain. It's very intuitive. It's something that's
Very
more of a feel
intuitive.
thing. It's a feel thing.
I've got 1080 at the moment. That's quite
1080 what?
Souls.
Oh yeah. This game not running on 1080.
No, it's not.
I like your little shuffle there. Probably don't need to do that even, but you know, it's funny, so it works out.
Oh,
Did you get him?
no, I didn't. That's alright, he was easy. No, he wasn't. Oh, he was easy, he was a piece of piss. What did you have me worrying about him for?
I mean, he's usually pretty difficult.
No, he's not.
Depends on your character again.
Oh, breath. I love
Yeah.
that about Dark Souls. Oh, it's so hard, and then you like knock his bollocks in.
Yeah, it looks like you took care of him pretty well.
Where you mentioned the shield area? Where's that?
The Night Shield, you should have just picked it up off the body.
Oh, is it? Did I not
I
even
belie-
realize what it
no,
did?
I don't think it gives you the stamina boost. I think it just is in the Night Shield, but I don't think you're really a shield man. So
Oh yeah, that means stick all of me. Right, well.
yeah,
What is the effect it having on your back? Like, does that make a difference?
I think the stamina boost one does because the aura it'll show the boost icon in under your health bar under your stamina meter. But I don't think that's. I think the Green Crest Shield is the one that gives it. But you can go check your inventory. It should give you a description of it.
I'm trying to remember where that shit lives.
It should be back button,
Oh, is it back button? Oh yeah.
and
No,
then you tab over to.
no, back button brings you the gesture menu.
Is it
Those.
Y then?
No, it's just pause. It brings you
Is
up.
it really?
Goes
Pause?
to
Okay.
browse and use items of change equipment. That would be in there. Fair enough.
Yeah, it'll be right bumper
Um,
and then go to your shield.
Towers, kind nice shield. Yeah, that's a nice coloured one. We dingy wingler one.
You can put that on your back if you so desire, just to change up your character model if you want to.
It's not as good though, is it?
I mean, you don't use it, so it doesn't really matter.
What's the last thing mean? The wee black one.
That is encumbrant. That's how heavy it is.
Right. Okay. I thought this game didn't have encumbrance.
It doesn't have item encumbrance, but it has equipment encumbrance. Like you can, like for like your let's say like your souls that you can use. Like in Demon Souls, those had a weight,
Mhm.
but now like they don't in this one. Like your health potions don't. Only your equipment that you equip directly affects your equip ratio there. Your equip load, which determines how fast you move and how quickly you can dodge roll. While in Demon Souls, there was both your equip load and your item encumbrance.
So this actually makes my
Um,
these actually affect my attack,
And you can push X and Y to toggle the description.
but I assume
Of
it's if I actually use the shield in the first place.
And you can push it twice to
Oh, I can push it
get
again.
a
Alright.
lore description of it.
Oh yeah,
hit X
'cause
twice.
that's important.
Well,
This
that'll-
medium.
It will give you like description of if it has any stat boost abilities, which I don't think this one does.
No, it doesn't. I've
I
been
think
looking
it's
at
a
this for
Green
far
Crest
too
Shield
long.
that does.
Yeah, I'm just wasting time.
No, that's fine.
But if I died here, I would lose so much progress, and I'd be pissed.
100 hours of progress.
100 hours.
But since you're having really easy times with those knights, the next bonfire should be pretty easy for you to get to.
I'm gonna try kicking because that's what the man said.
There's not really any good spot to kick people
No, I didn't.
around here. I don't
No, it's
recommend
okay
it.
because I'm not good at it. So I didn't do
It's hard to pull out if you're not used to it.
yeah. Something I'm bad at.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you just tap forward and then hit RB, isn't it? No. I can't.
It's forward and RB at the same time.
Oh, right.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Kicking is useful for these guys because it knocks them out of their guard state.
Yeah. That's alright.
But you don't necessarily have to do it.
I would like to get better at it.
It's a useful skill to learn because Dark Souls is kind of fascinated by putting you on really high places without
Oh,
guardrails.
fuck off.
What?
I didn't expect that Nightman to go after me like that.
Oh yeah, the one right around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna leave me alone. To take
No.
out the other day.
This is Dark Souls, man.
So when it says illusory wall, I thought it meant the wall that I can roll into, but apparently it's not. It's not a thing.
It's people being assholes.
I would just sit there going, oh, look at it's not
It's this
working.
wall right
I'm
here."
doing something wrong. Like,
And see, that's people. Some people get a lot of satisfaction
oh, it's funny.
off making you do this.
I
Like
like
I believe Vinny had a lot of problems with that. Vinny Caravel from Giant Bomb.
Yeah.
Just saying illusionary wall, and he would just like, I don't know, am I not in the right position? Am I not like using the right weapon? No, it's just people being fucking losers. Like that's the solution.
Is it actually worth smashing things in this game?
Hmm.
Is it actually worth smashing things in this game? I don't remember ever getting
No,
anything
it's
good
not.
from it.
But sometimes there'll be stuff in them, but most oftenly not. It just is kind of fun to do it. I wouldn't recommend going down that hallway towards the door. You aggro some enemies going
Right,
that way.
okay.
You don't really. If you want to just get to the bonfire, go down that path. That straight one without the guard railing that have a place
It
you
looks
can fall.
scarier. That's why I went to the
That gets you to the bonfire
Yeah.
much quicker than where you are in the stream right now. Because that is just a section. It gives you a door to open, which, since you didn't kill the boar, will probably aggro the boar over to you, which you do not want. So you just keep going straight, go down to the left, down that thing, kill those 3 guys, which are pretty easy. You'll see an entrance into the church there, or you can keep going straight, and then to the right there will be another path. That will get you to. That will get you to the next bonfire, which I recommend, so you don't have to do this again.
Yeah. No, I recommend that too. Oh, look, it's an unusually well. No, it's not.
But not really.
No. It's quite fun just rolling into things, though. There's an
It
appeal
is.
to that.
It is pretty enjoyable. Hopefully that's still in Dark Souls too.
No, I don't think. Am I supposed to be going to the church now?
No, I do not recommend
Right,
it. If
okay,
you want to
sorry.
get to the bonfire, go down to the right path. You'll see it'll be like a bunch of columns, a bunch of pillars.
Yeah, no.
Go down that way. There's a big bad asshole that inside the church that will fuck you up.
Bad asshole.
Well, maybe it'll be easy for you. It's
Because I'm
Hard to
playing
say.
it. I've got the best build ever right here, as you can see.
because you're pro Dark Souls, man.
Blacksmith ahead, rating 11.
Yeah, that's so. That's the path.
That's
to the
accurate.
bonfire. Yeah.
So doesn't the guy who made that message get a lot of dope shit for having a
If
good
his
rating?
comment gets rated up, I believe he gets additional Estus flasks or he gets humanity. I don't remember which. I never left a lot of messages.
But that's
because
such an
people-
easy one. Like, just, oh, there's a blacksmith ahead. Like, it's easy ratings.
I mean, yeah, but you know, people want to get the free humanity or whatever, so there will be dumb, obvious messages, or like the opposite is that they'll leave really asshole troll comments, and it's always fun because you'll see like illusionary wall ahead, like a comment like that, and there'll be another like message right behind it saying, "Don't believe this comment. Don't believe the following message." It's pretty fun. Make sure to rest at the bonfire. Okay, good.
Oh, it did? Of course it did.
I've seen people like, "Oh, I saved my pride." Nope.
Well, you must be a new arrival.
So that reverse hauling right there.
Yeah.
If you see you only have 5 fastest 5 by resting at that guy.
Yeah.
If you want to get more, you have to go back to human. So you already have 1 humanity. If you see that top left hand corner, you already have a humanity stored.
Yes.
You would have to burn another one, but I kind of recommend it because there's gonna be a boss close by this section here.
So you think I should
And you're-
just burn myself on it?
I think you should get at 10 Estus flasks while you have the 1 humanity. Because if you die, all your souls gets left behind, but also all of your humanity that you have stored up gets left behind.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
it's going to be more cost effective for you if you burn one of the humanity you have in your inventory and then reverse your hollowing and then kindle the bonfire. So the box is pretty useful because you can upgrade most of your weapons to a base 5+5, which I think is the max for him until you get more items. So yeah, you reverse hollowing, you're gonna have to burn another humanity before you can kindle it though.
Right, okay.
So just go in your inventory, use one of the humanities, go back to the bonfire, and then select.
Oh, right, I
kindle.
forgot I had these, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all this stuff that I don't really remember.
I mean, for some characters, like thief characters, more agile, dexterous characters have more use with throwable items, but
This isn't. I'll do it in a minute. It says I'm not hollow. Have the Kindle first? Yeah. Sorry.
you are hollow. You should just be able to kindle it now.
Right,
Unless
there we
we
go.
just-
Done it. Then change equipment. Not the Zweihander. I'm not a fan of that.
Hmm?
I'm not a fan of the Zweihander.
Schweihander? Schwein?
It's the big bastard one. I don't like it. It's too slow.
Not
It's
fan?
too slow for me.
Yeah,
And that's coming from someone who likes using a longsword, you know.
yeah. Oh, you're using a broadsword, not just the normal longsword, so. If you want
was
to,
I?
you can boost.
I don't
It says
remember
you
what I
have-
was using.
It
I
says you have
thought
the
I was using a
broadsword.
bigger sword.
It says you have the broadsword equipped right now.
No, is this wrong? I definitely had a different one. What the hell's going on? I did, no, but like when I blocked, I used two hands. It was a great sword. What the hell happened?
Okay, so you have to hit triangle to be able to dual wield it, while you have it equipped.
Oh,
Triangle.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Y, by the way. I'm not.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I played this on 362, but I just think in PlayStation buttons for some reason.
Because it's of Demon Souls, maybe.
Maybe. I think you're using a different weapon though.
Yeah, no,
I think-
no, I might be using a different weapon, but yes, no, yeah. It's just the fact that he wasn't holding it two-handed. It threw me off. It was like, what's going on? Yeah, because my broadsword's better.
Yeah. It's a little better. Also, if you want to, since you're here, I think you should have enough souls so you can upgrade one of your weapons if you want to do more damage.
Yeah, probably do that. This guy just keeps on whacking away. Look,
Yeah.
wee fatty down here.
What is this guy in Friends List playing Max Payne? Come on, like they're
That's
real
a
big
great
games.
game. That is a real game. That is a real game.
This is a real game. What are you talking about? What are you talking?
I mean, it doesn't have big bearded blokes like this, but what does?
So you want a reinforced weapon?
Yeah. And then my
And then I think you have your broadsword equipped, so yeah, just do that.
It's a broadsword +1. Holy
I think you
crap.
go up to. I think you can go up to 5 with them. Though I may be wrong.
I have insufficient materials to do any more.
Yeah, you have to get collectible stuff, but the enemies up ahead in the church will drop that stuff.
I didn't know if your shield and stuff would get damaged. That's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's very slight. It takes a very long time to do it, but it's really cheap to be able to repair them.
Okay.
So it's not really the biggest deal in the world. It kind of questions why it's even there because it's so slight. Like four souls to repair your thing. I'm like, well, okay. Like, why is this even here then? But it's not that big a deal. And there's some weapons that will reduce the durability of things. Usually, that's a PvP thing, kind of thing. Also, there's certain enemies in the world which will ruin the equip of your stuff. So yeah, you got a new jester as well. That's fun.
Every hunk of metal has its breaking point.
Yeah, you want to be careful about the blacksmith. You don't kill him because when he's dead,
I
he's
know,
dead.
I don't want to. Yeah. He's a really nice guy.
Nice thing, so
He's got a good voice. He's like, hey, what's up?
But they stole out from Resident Evil 4. You do know that.
No, they
What
don't.
we saying in
They're
there?
so dead.
Be careful.
Everyone,
A weapon shop that you can kill? Absolutely stole from that.
I'm sure that exists.
Admit it. Go admit it.
I refuse to admit Resident Evil.
Oh no, there's a man down there.
Hmm?
There's like a big evil wizard down there.
I don't recommend going down there. He's really tough. Did you die?
No, I ran away. Just
You read that good luck message? You're like, I wonder what's going on down here. You run away immediately from that. Oh, that's fun.
I just like
You-
going, even if it's a bad place to go. I like going there first just to see for myself and then run away.
You like poking your head behind the door and see
Yeah.
what's going on. That's understandable. I can respect that. And kind of Dark Souls rewards you for that. If you poke your head around the right place, you might find something special.
There's a big guy.
Ah, I can't. It's gonna be so Dark Souls 2, man. I'm so excited.
This is my favorite character in Dark Souls.
What?
This guy.
Oh, forgive me.
Onion Knight?
I was absorbed in thought.
Oh, from
I
the
am
Double XP
Ismail
podcast.
Katerina.
I mean, this guy is called the Onion
I
Knight, so
am
yes.
Flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't
The
bite.
sleeping man? Oh, he's pretty
How
good.
long I wait.
He will be throughout the game. You'll find him throughout the game.
So
But if you
there
kill
I
him,
sit,
you'll never see him again.
Nope. He's dead, he's
weighing
dead,
my
man.
options, so to speak.
Brilliant. He's got a good laugh.
Sigmire, the Onion Knight. But if you killed him, I think you get like a sweet rain or something. But what most people do is let the NPCs live and then kill them when they're about to start New Game Plus, so they can get all their shit carried over.
That's mean.
What?
Like imagine if that was your brother.
The Onion Knight?
Yeah.
I mean, he just comes back to life in New Game Plus, so it all works out.
That's not real. That's not how life works.
So eventually you'll open up this door right here,
hmm
and he will move on to the next area, and you'll find him sleeping somewhere else, which is pretty fun.
I like that guy.
Yeah. NPCs have a good amount, have good. It's not great writing, but they have a decent amount of personality despite that.
I was just checking to see how long I've been doing this for. About 15 minutes.
15? 50?
50.
Well, I think you should get to the boss first before we turn this off. It's not that far.
Okay.
So where you're going to head to is the church. That's going to be your next
Okay.
destination. Now you got 3 other people viewing
Oh,
this. No, 4 people.
I forgot these guys would be alive again.
Oh yeah, Dark Souls.
It's Dark
Every time.
Souls, yeah.
It's Dark Souls. 101, man.
But I feel like I've gotten better already within the 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's something where it definitely has its own mode of operation. So once you start getting back into it, it all makes sense again. Like I started playing this game again while I was playing Lightning Returns because I was trying to do anything other than play Lightning Returns, and it took me a while to get back into it. 'Cause it's so good.
When's the Lightning review coming out?
I'm not sure. Should I do a Lightning Returns review? Or
Absolutely,
Should I focus
it needs to
getting-
be done. I don't care about Dark Souls 2.
No.
It needs to be done.
I mean, do you care about South Park review or?
I don't know. Well, not as much as the Lightning Returns review. How about that?
Okay. And so you see the signs on the ground. You can summon somebody into your game if you want
Yeah,
to.
no.
Good people.
I'll do it just
But-
for a laugh. Like.
Yeah.
Just to show it off to the fans.
The yellow ones on the ground are. You see, they're 2 different colors.
I didn't say that at the time because I'm
No.
thick.
There's a certain covenant, which is a faction you can join that has certain benefits. Their summon icons turn yellow, so you know. You didn't even look at their stats or anything. You're just like,
Oh,
come
no.
on. And you can summon up to 2 or 3 people, I believe.
So it's like a proper game at that point. It's like
What?
a real game at that point.
So you see that the fog back to the bonfire there.
Uh huh.
Because it's a locked PvP zone, you can't go back through there. What?
This guy's scary as balls. Like,
Really?
he's pretty dumb as well. He just hit that wall. Like. Oh, frame rate. Summoning failed.
Oh,
That's
this
alright.
big night guy.
It's grand. No, I'm dead.
Are you dead?
Yeah, I died.
He's kind of a toughie.
Oh, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just need to actually learn what the crack is, you know.
He's pretty easy to outmaneuver if you circle strafe, is the thing.
Yeah,
I
I
want to
don't mind.
recommend one-on-one fighting in that capacity. If you like kind of circle around him until he procs his attack, and then just get a couple of hits in before he moves back out, that's usually the best way of dealing
I'm
with
not
him.
that worried about him.
Hmm?
I'm not that worried about him.
No? You
Not
said he was
yet.
scary as balls.
He's scary as well, but I'm not that worried about him.
That makes sense.
He's just like those big bastards in Golden Axe, you know, exact same thing.
Is he though?
He looks the same. That's like a Golden Axe man, right there.
Are you
In
saying
3D.
that From Software took the art assets?
From Beast Rider.
Yeah.
Best Golden Axe game. Beast. Wah!
Did Did you play that Golden Axe thing?
No, I didn't.
I keep forgetting it exists until like unfrequent periods of my life it does reappear in my life, and I don't know.
I would love
why.
to play it. I have
Yeah?
to say.
What is it even? Is it a God of War thing, like an action hack
Probably.
and slash?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I just know if people don't like it.
It kind of got announced and just came out. Is that Sega?
Oh yeah.
I've never played the original Golden Axe or any of the Golden Axe games. Period. So.
Shouldn't have met that on live television.
No. That wasn't the period of my life I was video gaming. I was into handheld games and StarCraft.
Yeah.
StarCraft's a great game. And League of Legends, of course.
Yeah, back in the 90s, you know, League of Legends is great.
League of Legends is Eternal Man. It's good. It's actually smart that you draw him out here into the open because there's a wizard that'll shoot lightning down on you. Stay in there.
Oh, fuck off. You dick. There we go, he's dead now.
Is he dead?
Yeah. So yes, Dark Souls, man. People just don't know what they're talking about. It's a gift. It's easy.
You'll have fun doing the boss fight. That'll be a good time.
Oh no, I know that's not even the boss fight. It's acting like it was. That's just a normal man. That's like the main enemy, like at the end of the game, like that.
No,
No.
Black Knights are the main enemy.
All right. Okay. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
they're
What
just-
about
there's, like,
the guys towards the front of the church? Should I take them out?
you can? That one guy you just killed, that big guy,
Mhm.
he doesn't respawn back. I recommend going right back to the altar because there's an item you can pick up.
Okay.
It's gonna be pretty useful.
I thought that might have been the way to go, but no.
No.
I'm gonna read this message first because I'm sure it's really good.
Okay.
Secret. Yeah, that's a good secret. Yeah. 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 Good one. Good one. Whoever put that message. Yeah. Firekeeper's soul.
So back, I don't know if you encountered, but back at the Firelink Shrine, there's a lady locked up. She's the firekeeper of the bonfire. And when you give her one of those, you reinforce your Estus flax, so they'll be like +1, so they'll heal more.
Right.
So it's important that those things are important whenever you find them. You could pot them and just get souls, I believe, but I don't recommend it.
No, that sounds dumb. Okay.
So you can kill the people in front of the church. Keep in mind there's gonna be a wizard shooting lightning down on you, I believe.
No, I'm just gonna leave them. They're not doing
Um,
anything to me.
You can turn right, and then there will be a staircase leading up. Is what you're.
Try
looking
luring it out. Is a tip here. Is that valid?
for. I don't know what specifically they're referring to.
Maybe this man here.
There's a bunch of guys past
Yeah.
a certain point. There's a shit ton of people. You shouldn't have a big deal with it since you do a ton of damage and you got a big AoE attack.
Yeah.
I mean, your heavy slash covers a wide range.
That's why I like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy right there. You fight plenty of those guys.
Yeah, he's easy. Just he scared me when I first saw him. I thought that was gonna be a tough dude when I was sneaking
Yeah.
up on him, but it wasn't.
He is one of the few enemies that can actually parry you, so that's a bummer. Like, you did good where like you just staggered him, so he couldn't do it. But if like you're a spearman,
Yeah, it's because I'm such a big whacker.
it works out. You can play this game however you want to.
Oh no.
So there's gonna be right past this doorway here. There's gonna be a buck ton of dudes.
Yeah, I think I've already aggroed them to a certain
Yeah,
extent.
so be careful. You may want to just like back off and come back and get a few hits and then run back and then come back.
Yeah, okay.
And there's gonna be a big dude there. He's gonna be the person that shoots magic first. Your primary concern is gonna be clearing out all of those bunches of enemies first. The sorcerer does not respawn once you kill him, but he's kind of a tough one too.
Dark Souls. Yep, that's the one.
Oh, in South Park, speaking of that, they refer to you as Dragonborn.
Fuck off, really?
Yeah.
Bollocks.
You have an
Oh, no,
ability
you
called
don't.
Dragon Shout. Do you like it?
Where are these guys coming?
From the top. They're all in that big room where the sorcerer is. They're all just hiding around the corner waiting for you.
I need to heal him.
They're kind of tough if you're unprepared for them. What? Did you die?
No, the opposite. It was a
Make it
clip
out?
on now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no health. That's a good one. Oh, that was so close. Holy shit. But does that feel good?
Yeah, you don't get that in Call of Duty.
I mean, you do.
No, you don't. Don't lie.
Not in the same way.
Oh,
I mean, not in the same way.
imagine if they put out a Call of Duty game where you could leave messages for people and just like, oh yeah,
Illusionary wall ahead.
yeah, roll into it, go, slide into it, you fucker.
So I think you should clear out most of those little guys, and all you'll have is the sorcerer. But once you kill him, he doesn't respawn back. So
Should I lead him outside?
I don't think he'll follow you that far, but I don't remember. I think as long as you are careful about it, it should be okay. But again, he can shoot magic, and he actually has a pretty devastating physical attack. You should be able to dodge roll out of the way of those magic things at the last second. They're semi-homing, but you know. Oh, that's a good name for a friend you got there.
He's easy. Fuck me. Jesus.
What?
Oh, I thought he was gonna be deadly.
I mean, he is, but you actually had good cover. You had good strategy there using the pillars as the cover. Also, your character does an absurd amount of damage. It's kind of crazy.
It's just the way I trained him when he was a pup.
Yeah, he was a baby.
Yeah.
I find this funny because I remember you talking on the podcast. So, like, I've just been playing like the shitty way. I'm like, well, every way's kind of valid.
Well, I'm playing it like the dumb American way.
Yeah, embracing your heritage. So you can either go straight and head up to the boss, or there's a left area where you can encounter an NPC. He doesn't do a lot for you right away. So if you just want to get to the boss, you can do that if you want to. He's up.
I found an item.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably just a soul or something, right?
Yeah.
Those usually aren't especially useful. I only really use them when I'm like super close to a level. Just like pop a couple.
Go on, you boy. Go on. Go on. Yeah. Dick. Dick fatty. Dick. Right. So where am I going? Up the stairs? Like the
stairs,
ones like that I sort of walked past.
Yeah, there should be a ladder.
Oh
that you
yeah,
head up.
yeah,
Yeah. That's if you want to get to the boss fight.
yeah.
Right
once I
away.
get to that. Just
Give
to
it a
show
go.
people. Yeah.
Give it a go before we close this thing out. This one is kind of the first the true Dark Souls experience begins here.
Oh no, I'm not looking forward to it.
It does a real asshole thing about halfway through, so you'll enjoy that.
It's gonna be awful.
Or maybe you'll just like breeze through and be like, "Fuck off."
No, it's gonna be really bad. I can smell it.
Are you excited?
No.
Should get a nice cutscene here.
Oh yeah, it's really nice. It's better than StarCraft 2.
Whoa.
Any cheat codes for this guy?
Any tips?
Yeah.
No, I haven't played the way you have, so it's really hard.
Just hit him.
I recommend just hitting.
Okay, right.
If you do a ton of damage, you should be able to stagger him.
Yeah.
But he has a lot of range stuff, is the problem.
Yeah.
Usually when you're pretty close to him, you can't pull off a lot of his stuff, but it's kind of hard to get there in the first place.
Yeah, that's the problem I'm having there.
Maybe just go balls deep and just like run straight at him. But always for this section I have a shield because his range stuff is really hard to just get out of the way of.
His thing went through me there, so that's quite good.
Yeah. Usually when you're that close, he can't pull off a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, he killed me.
Hey, he's a boss, man. He does it. What he does.
Yeah.
Do you want to give it another try?
I can see me beating that guy someday, but I'll probably leave it for now.
Want to leave it? Well, here's the fun plot twist. You want to hear the plot twist?
That's what I heard about. So.
Once you get him to half health, it spawns a second one. You have to fight two of them.
Oh right, that's pretty awful.
That's why this is kind of the first Dark Souls boss, because it's the first one they just give you the middle finger and be like, well, figure it out. Usually that one for me requires a lot of grinding because there's two of them. And just getting the first one down to half health is kind of a challenge itself if you're not all the way on top of it. But yeah, that's Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2.
This isn't Dark Souls 2, I don't know.
I mean, look at it. It's about the same game now. Dark Souls 2 coming out this Tuesday alongside Titanfall. So, basically the same game.
Prepare for Dark Souls.
Prepare to die again. I like this game quite a bit.
I've heard that about you.
I think it's quite fantastic. I like losing hundreds of hours. I like counting animations. So, you know, it's my kind of game.
Perfect.
Thank you for playing this, Ross Hartley, while I sit here and mumble about it.
Alright, brilliant. Cool.
And make sure to go check out www.hiddenaudiolog.com for more video game stuff.
Or don't. It's your choice.
Don't just give them options. Come on, we're not Dark Souls. We're not the Dark Souls of video game journalism.
This is what it's like playing with a mouse and keyboard, by the way. This is what it looks like.
Alright, I have to wait until it gets here.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Wait, where it just moves in those 90-degree angles consistently?
It's so sensitive, and it's just awful.
That's funny. That's funny. I believe it says on the front page, gamepad recommended or something.
Yeah, it does.
You gotta require. It's like Brothers, A Tales of Two Sons do that too. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's it. Peace out.